Well, hello everybody. Welcome to a brand new official episode of Do Not Worry. I'm your host, Anthony, coming to you from the heart of Lebanon on this rainy Friday night here in Lebanon, joined by Karine, the only member of the crew here tonight.
Yeah, everyone has plans.
Everybody got plans. Everybody busy on this Friday night, except us. We're very happy to have you guys here on this special episode. I'm going to be very upfront with you guys. I had a pretty rough last couple days, so a part of me didn't even really want to do this episode because I'm just in not the greatest of moods, but I figured there's a cause much greater than my mood that we need to kind of look at today, and I want to help one of our viewers that started an awesome fundraiser that we're going to talk about in a second. But before we get to that, let me just take a second to tell you what we're going to be talking about today. We have a lot to talk about. Children's YouTube star Miss Rachel is apparently funded by Hamas. Ethan Klein has lost his appeal to Ryan Kavanaugh, and which could set a very dangerous precedent moving forward and could explain why he's losing his mind. Israelis have released an ad to make us feel bad for Israeli tourists. And what in the world is happening at Usher concerts? Also, convicted Lebanese TikToker and P-word and barber HairZone is now apparently cutting hair in prison. There's a new leaked photo of the infamous Lebanese TikToker cutting hair in prison. We're going to give you guys a catch-up on who HairZone is for our foreign audience. He's actually been mentioned on H3 before.
Really?
Yep, he has, weirdly enough, and I tried to comment to tell them that, yo, he's a P-word, don't talk about this guy.
P-word.
That was first, let me take a second to thank some of our lovely patrons. If you guys would like to support the small independent Lebanese YouTube channel, the best way to do so would be on Patreon. You could check out the link and pick a tier that's right for you. I'd like to thank brand new abductee patrons, Excess Lubricant and Jigglypuffer, who both paid up for a full year. You can now do that on Patreon. It's a bit cheaper that way, I think. And two brand new blonde patrons, Bahad and Ahmed Al Salim, who also paid for a full year. So thank you guys so much. We love you. You can also consider supporting this channel via joining our memberships. We do exclusive live streams for members and patrons every couple of weeks. There's about 3 on the channel already. I did one just on Wednesday, so you guys can go catch up on those. And it's the best way to support the channel. You can also support us via the chat functionality. We appreciate you so much. But for today, folks, the focus should not be on us. Do not support us on Patreon. Do not support us via Super Chat today, because I want you guys to support this fundraiser, which we're going to talk about before we get into our official topics of the day. So I was doing a casual stream just a couple of days ago, and one of our lovely viewers, Harley, sort of brought this fundraiser to our attention in the chat. She was like, hey, I'm working on a fundraiser for this family. And she didn't even ask us to promote it. I was just like, please send me the link. I'd love to check it out and talk about it. She sent the link over on Instagram. We opened it up. The fundraiser was at £330 out of a £20,000 goal. She's trying to raise money for Mohsen and his family. It's a family of over 20 people. They're living in Gaza currently. They're in a dire situation. Within 30 minutes, you guys are so fucking awesome that you took that £330 and turned it into over £1,000. We were able to raise £700 to help Harley. And I say we very lightly. I did nothing for any of this. This is all Harley. This is all you guys. You're an amazing community. I do not want to try to take any credit or steal any of Harley's thunder for this. I just want to amplify this fundraiser. I want to use whatever platform I have, whatever influence I have to try to do some good. For the people in Gaza, for Mohsen, for his family. And since I've been having such a shitty couple of days and I barely even wanted to stream, I figured the only way I could do so today was to have something good come out of it. So I couldn't think of anything better than to try and raise money for this family in need. I read through this on the casual live stream earlier, but I'm gonna go over this again just for those who haven't heard it. So help Mohsen and his family survive in North Gaza. This is a message from Mohsen, and this was again organized by Harley O'Donnell, a lovely Do Not warrior from the UK. This is a message from Mohsen. My name is Mohsen Abul Umbuz, a 24-year-old Palestinian young man from Gaza, from a middle-income family of 23 people, 11 children. All I publish is our suffering and misery in the ongoing war in Gaza. I had many goals and ambitions that I wanted to achieve, but all of those goals and ambitions became incomplete. We lost everything: the warmth of family, being home, our work, our friends, our loved ones, and even our beautiful memories. I will not hide anything from you. I was saving an amount of money in order to achieve my first goal, which was planned by me and my family, which is marriage. But now, due to the circumstances we are going through, due to the high prices of the scarcely available products, and my attempt to help my family as much as possible, only a small amount of this amount remains. And of course, it will end soon. I ask you for this amount to help me complete my life and build my future, and to help my siblings with their livelihood and work. Mother and father, Amal and Aysam. Brothers, Mohsen, Ahmad, Muhammad. Sisters, Manar, Ola, Hanin, Bilsam, Daria, Shirin, and Wafa. Children, Ubaida, Talal, Mira, Kanaan, Karim, Abdul Rahman, Anas, Siwar, Masa, Aya, and Maryam. Here's a photo of Mohsen's destroyed home in Gaza. Here is a graffiti of the Star of David done inside of his destroyed home by the IDF forces. And here is Masa, his 5-year-old niece, still smiling in Deir al-Balah refugee camp. This is the spirit of resistance. This is Palestine, folks. Look at this beautiful little face of this innocent little angel. We are raising funds to assist the Al-Umbus family with the essentials they need to survive: food, medical care, and rebuilding their home, which was mostly destroyed during the genocide. Your donations will provide directly food and supplies for the entire family, medical care for the children and elderly members of the family, funds for transport in case they're faced with evacuation orders and any other emergency needs. Gaza has been under attack nonstop since 2023, etc. So folks, please, tonight, if you would like, if you're able, it doesn't matter what the amount is, it could be $5, it could be $2, it could be $6, whatever you were considering donating to this podcast tonight, I urge you to please donate it to Mohsen and his family, to Harley's fundraiser. You can find the link pinned in the live chat. It's the top link that you can just copy, paste it in your URL. It's also pasted in the description of this video. Please, whatever you can donate, whatever you can give. This already went from 330 pounds to 1,660 pounds, thanks to you guys. You guys are the greatest community that I could ever imagine. And I would love to see this get to 2K by the end of the stream. If we can get this to 2K, I think that would be fantastic. So please, dig deep in them pockets and them hearts, and let's try to do some good together. And thanks again to Harley for putting this together. You are a hero to this family. Mohsen, I hope you get as much money as you can, and I hope we can help as much as we can. Anything in the chat? I know someone joined as a new member earlier. I gave him a shout out in the chat.
Dark Saga.
Dark Saga. Thank you so much for becoming a member and supporting our channel. We very much appreciate you.
Became a member, yeah. Nick said, how is putting your religious symbol inside your victim's home not a clear indicator of genocidal intent? Well, yeah, exactly. We live in a society. So, yeah, people are like, it's cool that we're doing this and stuff. I mean, that's the least we can do, you guys.
I mean, it's the least we can do. And again, we have really nothing to do with this. It's just mainly, I'm just trying to amplify Harley's amazing work and, try to contribute in any way we can.
Yes.
We are going to talk about, speaking of Israelis, the cats are going crazy. I'm going to let them in.
Cats are going insane. Scratching at the door.
We're going to let them in. They have a tendency to bite all sorts of cables, electric cables, power cables, XLR cables for microphones. What up, Maki? What up, Maki boy? So the first topic we're going to discuss is an Israeli ad that has been made because Israelis feel like that they have been discriminated against. When they travel, they feel like people are racist towards Israelis. Is that true? And why would that be the case if that is the case, I haven't seen that ad yet, to be honest with you guys.
Palestine doesn't exist.
It's not on the screen.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, no, my cardigan, get off, kid.
What's he doing?
Yeah.
I fucking hate shorts. God damn. Okay, so here's the ad.
Loud as heck. Okay.
But it's not playing. Let's refresh.
Harmony, thank you for joining. Do not worry.
Harmony
Harmony van der Scheif, I think. Welcome to Do Not Warriors.
Hey, awesome, Harmony. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you. All right, so here is the ad that is supposed to make us feel bad for Israeli tourists.
Where are you from?
Greece.
איך זה אותו סרט קולמוני?
איטלי, סווידן.
עם ישראל חי אבל בינתיים זורמים עם התרבות המקומית.
Okay, so hide your shirt. I hope this doesn't get us copyrighted, by the way. Let's read. I want to read the subtitles with you guys of this lovely song. It's like it reminds me of RRR.
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
מה
What do I answer him? I do not know.
אני עונה לו, לא יודע.
Greece. It's the same story in every taxi ride. I'm going to give actually a shout out to Greek taxi drivers. When I went to Greece earlier in the year, cab drivers were asking us like, yo, where are you from? And every time we would tell them we're from Lebanon, they would automatically, without even me mentioning Israel, they'd be like, oh, what the Israelis are doing to you and the Palestinians, very bad. They all couldn't wait to shit on Israelis.
Yeah.
So what these people are talking about is actually true. So let's keep watching.
איך זה אותו סרט קולמוני?
איטלי, סווידן.
עם ישראל חי אבל בינתיים זורמים עם התרבות המקומית.
Blend in with the local culture. Do not walk on the laptop, Mikey. Come here. Come here, sweet boy, Mikey.
איך בכל מקום אני אורח
I'm a visitor everywhere I go. Johan.
מכניס איזו תפנית בינלאומית בתחבולות עושים
With tricks, we make it comfortable.
שיהיה נוח
אנחנו מספרד, אתה שותק.
Until the Hebrew slips out. My guy, again, it's never about speaking Hebrew. It's about supporting an apartheid, genocidal fucking regime. It's too loud?
Yeah, it's really hot.
Let's turn it down.
Are you from Israel? Yes. Yalla
Yawel, Yarab. Yo, this is our fucking language, yo. I'm sorry to say. Yarab means like God, like Yarab, dear God.
Dear
like,
God,
Yarab.
yeah.
Yawel means like Yawel Alek.
Modern Hebrew is it's just Arabic mixed.
Just
It
fucking
has a lot of
stealing
Arabic mixed
It's
in.
not enough to steal hummus, is it? And falafel.
Kiss echta khaya.
מרגישים בבית כמו בישראל
Nothing feels like home quite like Israel, does it, Karine?
Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
warm, the shining warm sun.
סוף סוף אפשר
שחור בבקשה?
תודה
Oh, thank God.
להיות פשוט אנחנו בלי להתנצל בלי להתנצל
I can be myself, genocidal self, without apologizing.
חנן, אפשר קצת פחות...
תמיד נהיה שם בשבילכם. אל על,
Also, it's an
הכי
airline
תודה.
commercial.
Hey, it's an airline. Yeah. You
It's
will
the
never
fir-
be Middle East Airlines.
It's the first time I see it, to be honest, so I didn't know. So I didn't even know they were going to break out into song, a musical ad. Well, what a surprise. What a lovely surprise. I hope we don't get slammed with a copyright thing because of this fucking song, but we might. So, why
Israeli
would
copyright.
Israelis feel the need to make such an ad? Why? And if people were kind of discriminatory against Israelis when they travel abroad, why do you think that is? Are there any examples that we can maybe point to of Israeli tourists being less than, how do I say, polite to the locals? Where here's a man that I love, that we've reacted to this video before, who is like screaming at a UNICEF charity worker who just said the word Palestine. Here's this Israeli man's very rational reaction. Kicking people.
Fucking kill you! Go to Palestine! Palestine? You want Palestine? Fight!
I fucking kill you! Go to Palestine! Want Palestine? I kill you! What the this is fucking insane, bro.
Say Palestine one more time! Say Palestine one more time! I will fuck you again!
Say I will
Say
fuck her,
Palestine
yes?
one more time!
So I will fucking kill you. If you say Palestine one more time, I will fucking kill you. Someone grab this IDF motherfucking piece of shit and throw him in a cell right the fuck now. This man should not be walking in public. This man should not be allowed other fucking innocent people. This man is a fucking psychopath. And this is why people don't want Israelis visiting their countries. That's just one example.
Oh, like,
Say
same video?
Palestine one more time! Say it!
Look at those eyes. The eyes of an Israeli, folks. These are the eyes that... Let's try to get a nice... Oh, look at that. Look at that shot right there. Why would you not want this man? Why would you not want this man in your country? Why would you not want this thing, you know, having local ice cream.
Say it! Say it! Shut the fuck up and get lost!
هذا يضربوا العمى.
They're scared. Like
I know they're scared, but like, damn.
people are scared to hit this motherfucker because he's fucking psychotic. Well, here's another example of. Remember the Amsterdam football game that we talked about? There was a match between like an Israeli team and I can't. Was it like a Turkish team or an Arab team? I can't remember what teams were playing, but this was.
I think it was Turkish.
It was taking place in Amsterdam, and this is what the Israeli supporters of the Israeli team were chanting while in Amsterdam. And then they got like a bunch of local people from Amsterdam took to the streets to beat them and to beat the living fuck out of these people, essentially.
Wait. And then Joe Biden was like, these anti-Semitic attacks in Amsterdam are absolutely unacceptable.
Yeah, it's like there's
it was
nothing.
The funniest shit of all time.
There's like nothing There's literally fucking hooligans and assholes. So Maccabi Tel Aviv hooligans supporting death to Arabs. That was on November 7th, 2024.
Oof, that long.
We will win. Let the Israeli army win. Fuck the Arabs. Let the Israeli army win. Fuck the Arabs.
You're a football game.
This is for a football game.
Psycho.
And there was another chant that was like, bomb the schools in Gaza, but there are no schools left in Gaza. Something like that. I can't remember what it was. Just another example of these sick fucks being pieces of shit in other people's countries. Here's another example. Here are some Israelis in Japan, okay, attacking a Japanese man protesting against the state of Israel. Okay, so they're in Japan, they're in this man's country, and they're walking up to him as if they own the fucking place.
Many such cases.
And because that's what they're used to, and and they're gonna harass him. And they do this all over the fucking world. This is just one example from Japan.
Palestine doesn't exist in Israel.
Then what's on the map? What are you fighting for?
76 years of establishment. Palestine doesn't exist.
It never will and it never has.
Israel is a fake state.
There we go.
Oh, end her. So why are you waiting to end her?
Palestine.
So this is why, folks. This is why, to be honest with you guys, Israelis shouldn't be welcome in your countries because they're kind of fucking assholes. And it is, I think, our personal responsibility as local citizens to very gently, very politely, just make them a little bit uncomfortable. Make them feel unwelcome. Make them feel unwanted. If they're Zionists. Now, the question is, well, how do you know? To be honest with you, at this point, if you're an Israeli citizen and if you live in Israel, you are okay with what's happening. Like, you know what I mean? For the most part. It's going to be it's a very tiny minority of Israelis that are actually, like, against this shit. And I don't know, man. What's up?
It reminded me of there was this story, like I think it came out a few months ago, of this like restaurant. I think it was in Vietnam. This restaurant owner, there was an Israeli family, and they were just sitting there, and he was like, "Are you?" I think he heard them speaking. He was like, "Are you Israeli?" They were like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Get out of here!" He just kicked him out of the restaurant.
It's pretty fucked, but like they're doing it to themselves. Like the state of Israel is doing a disservice to all Jewish people around the world, to non-Zionist Jews living in Israel that maybe can't leave, because there are people living in Israel that had to leave, either willingly left an Arab country or kicked out of an Arab country, who have no other home than Israel, and maybe they hate the state of Israel, and maybe they're complete anti-Zionists. It is unfair for those people to be mislabeled as a Zionist, but that's what Netanyahu wants. He wants to bomb the living shit out of Arabs, and says he does it in the name of Jews, and there's a Star of David on their flag, there's a Star of David on their jets, there's a Star of... They literally graffiti Stars of David inside homes, and then, you know what I mean? Yeah, Israelis, you're not welcome in people's countries. No one wants you there.
Never. Oh, a fundraiser update.
Ooh, fundraiser update?
Yes.
Where are we at?
Where are we at? Wait, I'm refreshing. Just one sec. We are at £1,895.
God damn, you guys are fucking amazing.
So like 300, I think Zedo. They were 1660 at the beginning of the stream.
Oh my gosh, so 300 more. You guys are fucking amazing. Is Harley in the chat? I hope Harley gets to see this. Harley, you are amazing again. Harley O'Donnell, folks from the UK. We love Harley.
Also, Haley gifted 5 memberships.
Haley,
as usual, Haley.
Haley, you're too kind, you're too generous, folks. You guys are amazing. Seriously, I'm so fucking proud of this community. I never thought I'd ever be in a position to actually like get people to rally and be able to donate any kind of significant money. I'm like discovering this with you guys. This is amazing. This gives me so much hope and sort of motivates me to start actual fundraisers like ourselves, not just hop on someone else's hard work. But I figured since Harley had already done a lot of the heavy lifting, let's try to get these people to 20K. 20K is a big number. It's going to be hard for her to do it on her own, so let's fucking help. Guys, we love you so much. You guys are fucking amazing, to be honest with you. Let's jump to the next topic. Sorry, this is a little bit all over the place. We are trying to get some funds. Trump and bombing. This is kind of a... Can you read some tweets just while... Not tweets, but
yeah.
chat just while I open.
They were
these next
recently
topics.
causing trouble in Norway because 2 players of the Norwegian national team support Palestine. Yeah.
Oh, still? They did that again?
I think everywhere Israeli football fans go, they cause chaos. So, yeah. That happens.
So, there was a very controversial attack that happened... this is going to be crazy, bro. I don't even know if I can show this, man, without getting demonetized. Trump shared this tweet, this video on his Twitter. These Houthis gathered for instructions on an attack. Oops, there will be no attack by these Houthis. They will never sink our ships again. And if you look at the video, I'm going to maximize this. You see a group of people standing in like a giant rectangle or like a large oval formation, okay? And this is like drone footage. And they're about to get literally bombed. All these people are about to get murdered, okay? And Trump wants you to believe that these are Houthis preparing an attack, okay? They're all wiped off the map, folks. All these people, gone. Gone. This is public. YouTube, you better not demonetize this because this is publicly tweeted by the President of the United States. So we're literally just sharing the news. So look at this, okay? But the problem is that people started sort of sharing. Okay, first of all, this is fucked up. Even if they actually are planning some kind of attack, this is not your response. But the fucked up thing is that Said Mohammed Marandi says Trump is a lying, genocidal criminal who bombed a tribal gathering celebrating Eid. These atrocities paved the way for the Gaza Holocaust. His supporters are satanic. Anyone claiming Jesus... Okay, so here's basically a photo of the tribal gathering that he's talking about. This is something that happens every year for Eid. This is literally how these people celebrate, bro. And then if you keep scrolling down, there are way more examples of this and people calling this out. More pictures. Do the United States take such pride in these acts? It was a tribal gathering that had nothing to do with your ships. You failed to achieve any military target, so you bombed civilians instead. Literally, here are more pictures.
The Trump's tweet got so many likes, by the way. It's terrifying how many likes it got.
It's terrifying, the level of dehumanization. The level of there's a lack of education. People don't know what the fuck they're looking at, so they go with whatever it is they see.
But the fact that the Islamophobia now was even worse than it was after 9/11.
Yeah. So here's another example. So this is what Trump bombed. A Yemeni tribe celebrating Eid al-Fitr. They didn't even carry weapons. And then people wonder why there's extremism. You know what I mean? Like the family members of the people here murdered in cold blood by the genocidal United States and like Israeli governments. What do you think they're going to grow up to think about the U.S. and Israel? Don't you think that they might decide to pick up arms and fight or like steal some ships or like, you know what I mean? What do you think they're going to do when you murder their fucking families and you film it and you boast about it on social media and you get retweets and you get likes? This is how you build extremism. This is how you build resistance. And then they complain when people fight back. You bomb Arabs and then you complain when we fight back. Make it make sense, please. Someone make it make sense.
All this over a couple of fucking ships, by the way. Khalas, who cares?
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. And no one gives a fuck about these fucking ships anymore. Here, do you guys remember Rafah? We were talking about it. I was talking about it on the stream last time. Rafah. All eyes on Rafah. We all got pissed about that AI picture. This is what Rafah looks like today, folks. Literally nothing left. When Democrats start telling you should have voted for Kamala. You should have voted for Kamala. Look what you caused. This is Joe Biden's and Kamala Harris's work, by the way.
And they said, by the way, before this happened, they were like, Rafah is the red line.
Yeah, Rafah is the red line. There's nothing left.
There's nothing left, you stupid.
So for those of you who think that like there was hope for Palestinians to come back home, if Kamala was still there, this was always the plan. The plan was always to wipe out Gaza, make it unlivable. You know what I mean? I go back to the Borat impression. May they bomb your desert so that not even a lizard may survive in your hot sands. Whatever the fuck that line was, this is what they're doing. They have destroyed the living fuck out of this place. No one can survive. No one can survive here, bro. I mean, they could, but they're not going to let them. They could probably go back and fix it, but they're not going to let them. They're going to get rid of him. They're going to throw him to any other country that'll take him. Okay, this is really fucked up, bro. This is going to get us demonetized, but like...
What is this?
This is a video. I can't show this.
Just say what happened.
It blows up. Okay, this is a building that blows up, and you literally see this. This is a body of a person being catapulted into the fucking air, bro. But this whole video, I'm gonna try to not show what's happening, but like just listen to it. Like, look how dystopian this is. So not only are their bodies being flung into the air, bro, people fucking crying. Look at this. Look at what they did, bro. And this is normalized. This is a horror scene. This is from a fucking war zone. This is not a war zone. This is from like a post-apocalyptic fucking movie. This looks like Avengers Endgame. This looks where Thanos fought the Avengers at the end of Endgame, bro. This should not be a country. Real countries in real life with real people living in them, women and children, and yes, of course, Arab men. Disgusting. How dare I mention those? They shouldn't look like this. What a hellscape. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. So just a small reminder, again, this fucking sucks. There's nothing fun about this, but we have to remind you guys what's happening. Let me just look into the live chat. See how many people are watching us live right now. 279 people watching.
Harley's in the chat.
Harley's in the chat. Harley, we love you. W's in the chat for Harley, folks. Everybody, drop some W's in the chat right now. And yeah, Isaiah, I agree. We are completely demonetized now. We had to do it, folks. We had to do it. But again, do not feel bad for us. Whatever you want to donate to us, donate it to the fundraiser, folks. Let's make a difference to Mohsen, for Mohsen and his family. Let us move on to the next topic, folks. While I prepare those, Karine is going to read some of your best chats.
Everyone's spamming W for Harley.
Read all the W's.
Wait, he's I'm not sure. Harley, are you male or female? I'm sorry.
She's a woman.
Oh, okay.
I asked that question. We figured it out.
I love the name Harley. Yeah. Good evening, all. I wondered if something had triggered a wave of donations. Saw that the pod had gone live. Hope everyone is having a good Friday so far. Love to you all.
Oh no.
Love ya. Great work.
Sorry, I opened the wrong thing. Let me just open that back up. It'll only take a moment. Boom. What else is in the chat? What else are people saying? What else are the good people saying? The greatest community on YouTube, the Do Not Warriors. Also, let us know if anything interesting is happening on the H3 podcast and we need to react live. Let us know.
Is it on right now?
It's on at like 10. It's not going to start right now, but
Yallah.
Pretty soon. Okay, we are ready to go. Miss Rachel, folks. Miss Rachel. So I mean, as an adult man with no children, I was never really aware of who Miss Rachel was, but I have some coworkers, some friends of mine who have kids. I have grown to know Miss Rachel as a staple in almost every family. Anyone with a baby, anyone with an infant, anyone with a toddler, Miss Rachel might as well be a second aunt, a second mother to these kids, a nanny, a TV nanny there to raise your children when you are too tired to do so. This sweet lady, here's her YouTube channel. Miss Rachel, learn, bond, and thrive. Toddler learning videos. She has 14.3 million subscribers. Her videos
She's insanely popular. She has a toy line.
Bro, her videos get an insane amount of views. Look at this. This is an hour-long video, 46 million views. She is عم بتقص المصاري us to say it in Arabic. She is fucking slicing that cash up, bro. She is earning that cheddar. Every one of those videos is earning her stacks of cash. 87 million views, 35 million views, 100 million views, 147 million views for hour-long videos. She does. Let's just watch this. Her and Elmo hanging out. Let's get an idea of what these Miss Rachel videos are.
Hi, friends. Who wants to play a game? Oh, Elmo does. Me too.
Yeah, me three.
Oh, what should we play, Miss Rachel?
What if I told you, folks,
I know the
that this evil lady
perfect game. Let's play hide and seek.
was funded by Hamas. I mean, Hamas. Look at that, folks.
Oh. And you can play with us too.
Me too?
Oh, sure, Mr. Aaron. Here we go.
We have to stop this. This is Hamas trying to brainwash the kids. So, folks, stop anti-Semitism. This insane page on Twitter that just goes after random people. Anyone who shows any shred of human decency or empathy to Palestinians is labeled an anti-Semite. So stop anti-Semitism. Posted this. Stop Anti-Semitism is calling on Attorney General Bondi to investigate if Miss Rachel is being funded by a foreign party to push anti-Israel propaganda to skew public opinion. Since 10/7, Miss Rachel has transformed into an amplifier of Hamas propaganda, broadcasting to 20 million plus followers across her platforms. She's promoted a starving child from Gaza photo, which was actually a cystic fibrosis case. This is all bullshit, by the way. Hamas's false stat of 14,000 plus kids killed. 72% of deaths are combat-aged men. Yeah, fucking right. I've literally seen 14,000 pictures of fucking dead kids on my Instagram, you fucking crazy fucks. Fake cold deaths in Gaza. Photos circulating at this time online were of frostbite taken from Wikipedia while the temperature were warm. Claims Israel is indiscriminately bombing kids despite Israel taking extensive measures to minimize civilian casualties. Fuck right off with that shit. And accusations of Israel blocking aid is in violation of the Geneva Convention despite 1.7 million tons delivered. Bro, good friend, great guy, Yoav Galan literally said no water, no food, no aid, nothing, no electricity is getting into Gaza. What the fuck are you saying? It's all on fucking video, you dumb fucks.
Miss Rachel.
So they're saying if someone funding Miss Rachel, file a FARA complaint and help us get answers. Act here. And look at this fucking graphic that they made, bro. From nursery rhymes to Hamas lines. Miss Rachel.
Hold up. So nothing happened? I was reading comments. I missed the first part of
We're
your
going to see a couple of instances of her showing some sympathy to kids in Gaza. And that is essentially what happened. So here's an example, I think. Miss Rachel supporting supporting Hamas. Here we go.
And their thighs are like...
And she's Jewish, by the way. Just throwing it out there. Miss Rachel is Jewish. We got a $5 super chat from the Broken Carpenter. 3 weeks ago, I had a heart attack. I partially credit good juju I received from a super chat to lovely people in Lebanon for helping me pull through. Thanks. Oh my God, Broken Carpenter. If you want to thank a super chat, people being nice to your super chat for that, I'm just glad you're doing okay. Salimtak, salimat albak. We hope you're doing okay. Heart attacks are scary fucking shit. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for throwing the $5. I would have wished you could throw that $5 up to Harley's charity. To Harley's fundraiser, but we appreciate you so much. Thank you for the kind donation. And Salimta, get better. I hope whatever we can do to help you guys get through a hard period. You guys are helping me get through a hard couple of days right now. So thank you. We're all here for each other, folks. So here's a video of Miss Rachel being pro-Hamas, being pro-terrorist. Are you guys ready?
I saw a picture of 2 babies in Gaza, and their thighs are like this small. You can't let children starve. That is not who we are. I saw a picture of...
What a crazy fucking extremist, huh? Oh my God, we need to end her career, folks.
This was like a while ago, though. It's not new. Is the Stop Anti-Semitism tweet new?
Yeah, their tweet is new.
What the fuck?
This isn't that new. So
they were out of anti-Semitic.
Organization Stop Anti-Semitism is now going after the children's YouTuber, Miss Rachel, and accusing her of spreading Hamas propaganda. If you want to know what that pro-Hamas propaganda is, take a listen.
This is a prayer for children in Gaza. This is a prayer for children in Israel.
She did both sides then.
She even both sides did, and they're still not happy.
Please stop hurting them. This is a prayer for all the civilians. This is a prayer for all the hostages.
She even threw in the hostages. She even threw in the hostages, but no, not enough.
This is a prayer for all the innocent. Please stop hurting them. This is a prayer for all the leaders. This is a prayer for all in charge. This is a prayer for all the presidents. Please stop hurting them.
Being 100% serious right now, this is not even a joke. The director of Stop Anti-Semitism stated, given the vast sum of foreign funds that have been directed...
Please stop hurting them. If Miss Rachel's song cannot lead us to world peace, what can, folks? What the fuck can?
Towards propagandizing our young people on college campuses, we suspect that there is a similar dynamic in the online influencer space. This is the funniest part about all of this. We urge you and your office to investigate whether or not
there's a video. I want to try to find it. Can you read the chat while I do some digging? Just for a second, because someone told me there's a video of Miss Rachel like reacting to someone sent her a video from Gaza because kids in Gaza fucking listen to Miss Rachel, bro. Families all over the world, Arabs, everybody listens to her. So she was crying at footage of kids in Gaza watching her. Miss Rachel.
I have a baby brother and he also watches Miss Rachel.
Kids in Gaza.
The thing is, if she's posting this on her social media, the babies who watch her aren't even watching her social media. This is for the general public anyway. I understand what they're mad about. But I mean, also, Stop Anti-Semitism is not trolling. They're just like, this is just how they operate. They are trolls by nature. I have a friend who lives in New York and she got doxxed by them, like, pretty soon after October 7. They're fucking crazy, and
Is
you
it the
should
friends
just
who
block them.
are they the friends who were taking down posters?
No.
Okay.
She was... Wait. She was taking down posters,
And they went
but
viral?
in NYU.
Okay. 'cause
Specifically, not on the street.
There was 2 girls that went viral, and we talked about them. And one of them reached
No,
out to me.
not that one. Not
and
that
I don't
one.
remember their names. I would have loved to have them on the show. I don't remember what their name. If you guys are
Not
still
that
watching, reach out to me. I don't. Dana something. Here is the video of kids watching Miss Rachel in Gaza, and Miss Rachel reposted that. Okay, just to show you guys. Like, this is universal. I got goosebumps just by watching that for some fucking reason. I don't know why. And here's Miss
Your
Rachel.
child was without food and water and was starving. Would you view that as an emergency? Would you want everyone to do anything possible to help? All children are worthy. All children are precious. All children are equal. But some children right now are in an emergency situation, such as in Gaza. Your child was without food.
This is Hamas propaganda to me, folks. I don't know what you guys think, and I don't know how the U.S. government is allowing this propagandist, this violent terrorist sympathizer, to go unchecked. Ethan Klein, you should add her to your list of people you need to sue. Miss Rachel is a problem. She is a danger to our society, and she must be stopped. Let me see if there's anything else about Miss Rachel in Gaza, because this is insane, bro. This is make sure these are the importance of narrating their day-to-day children. She took a break from TikTok. Well, anyways, folks, that's enough, I think, of Miss Rachel. What do you guys think in the chat? Should we, do you support Miss Rachel? Do you support the American government in taking her down, folks?
Someone said they're just attacking her for being kind. Yeah, exactly. I think they're just out of people to dox. They were like, who's a public figure we can attack? Miss Rachel? Sure, why not?
So this is a fucking article in the New York Post. Exclusive. YouTube star Miss Rachel should be investigated for spreading Hamas propaganda over posts about Gaza kids anti-Semitism group tells AG Bondi. YouTube's top toddler whisperer, Miss Rachel, should be investigated over whether she's being paid to spread Hamas-aligned propaganda for her posts about the deaths of kids in Gaza.
Hamas-aligned propaganda about kids dying in Gaza.
Miss Rachel, real name Rachel Griffin Akurzo, has become the modern equivalent of Mr. Rogers, educating and entertaining millions of young kids with her Songs for Littles streaming shows, which have been viewed more than 10 billion times. But the Jewish civil rights watchdog group Stop Anti-Semitism said Miss Rachel is not so sweet. Stop Anti-Semitism takes issue with multiple posts Miss Rachel made about the condition of children in the Gaza Strip during the war, alleging that the content is either debunked or disputed by Israel. The group says the posts are anti-Israel and are meant to inspire pro-Hamas sympathies among young kids.
That's awesome.
Given the vast sums of foreign funds that have been directed toward propagandizing our young people on college campuses, we suspect there's a similar dynamic in the online influencer space. I mean, look, if this is propaganda, you got to start young, folks. You know what I mean? Miss Rachel is doing it at the right age. Mm-hmm. These little toddlers are like, what, 6 to 18 months old. Perfect time to cram that Hamas propaganda, anti-Israel, anti-Semitism. You got to get them young, folks. Start while they're young.
It's never too early to teach kids about the horrors of Israel.
Buy them those Kanye shirts. You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding, folks. We're talking about anti-Israel. But you got to start, hey, even Hamas, teach the kids about the spirit of resistance, folks. Miss Rachel, you are doing the world a public service. We urge you and your office to investigate whether or not Miss Rachel is being remunerated to this. Isn't it remunerated? Oh, sorry. This is a song for all the presidents.
By the way, someone said you should sing nursery rhymes. Your voice.
Oh, I should sing I should sing nursery rhymes?
Yeah, Anthony does have a good voice, actually.
We urge you in your office to investigate whether or not Miss Rachel is being remunerated to disseminate Hamas-aligned propaganda to her millions of followers, and this may violate the Foreign Agents Registration Act. In the letter, they said, Miss Rachel, who only focused on catering to children, has been incorporating Hamas-like propagated images and stories into her content. Again, yeah, this is the prayer for the children in Gaza. Please stop hurting them. Her posts have largely ignored the suffering of Israeli victims, hostages, and Jewish children. Bro, she literally said, save the hostages, save the Israeli children. She both sized it as much as you want. While she consistently amplifies misinformation from Hamas and other anti-Israel sources.
What website is this?
New York Post.
Ugh.
The New York Post. Stop it with your ads, goddammit, Google. Now someone's gonna tell me about some kind of plugin I should get. Oh, so here she left a comment here. My friends Celine and Sila, what used to be their home in Gaza. They deserve to live in a warm, safe home again. They deserve to be children. And she tags their dad, Mahmoud Saleme, who I'm guessing these kids are fans of Miss Rachel. You know what I mean? And no, but she's anti-Semitic for sharing that. Among the objectionable content, according to the group, are viral images of a child with protruding limbs depicting starvation. They claim that those images were debunked.
Debunked? Are you stupid?
They also objected to her sharing the death toll provided by the Hamas-run ministry. Oh, of course. Thank you.
Hamas-run.
Thank you, New York Post, for saying the Hamas-run ministry. That means we should not believe anything they say. She also shared this. Miss Rachel, for little, she says, this is my friend Isra in Gaza. She's 6 years old and loves to learn. She also loves fashion and dressing up. I'm devastated to share that the two precious children in her class, Ali and Zain, were killed last week. Just like your children, they were their parents' whole world. Farah, every day I think about the over 15,000 children killed in Gaza. Over half of Gaza's population are children, and food and water are blocked from them. Why don't they have human rights like other children? Why are many leaders and people silent about their suffering? Either we take care of all children in this world, or we don't. All children's future depend on us doing the right thing. Miss Rachel, I was not familiar with your game, and fucking respect to Miss Rachel. You are a fucking champion of the people. You're using in Hollywood, in the US, in LA, in that whole world, you have nothing to gain by standing up for Palestinians. You actually have a lot to lose because there is a lot of Zionist influence in those industries. And Hollywood doesn't want to align themselves with anything considered controversial. It's not controversial to bomb the shit out of Gaza and to genocide the people there, but it's controversial to defend the people of Gaza. You know what I mean? When Rachel Zegler tweeted Free Palestine, a fucking producer had to travel to her home to tell her to take it down. When Melissa Barrera tweeted and shared Instagram stories against Israel, she was fired from Scream 7. So it just goes to show how much of a badass Miss Rachel is and that she doesn't fucking need anyone. She's on her own. She's her own boss. She works on YouTube. Like, she makes her money independent of what these fucking idiots say. And there are billions of kids around the world that will continue to watch Miss Rachel, even if a few Zionist freaks want to boycott her.
Nothing's gonna happen. No one cares about anti-Semitism. She's just gonna get attacked a lot online.
Kids
aren't gonna stop watching Miss Rachel.
Yeah. All the love and respect to Miss Rachel. Fucking props. We love you. Thank you for standing for what's right. And let me just take a look at the fundraiser real quick. I don't want to get too excited, folks.
Someone said earlier, and a lot of people joined now, so we should repeat to what we said about donating to the fundraiser.
Oh, so folks, that's true. For anyone who's just joining, we have 323 of you watching live. Viewer and do not worrier, friend of the show, Harley O'Donnell, started this fundraiser a few days ago, and we were alerted about it on our last live stream. We shared it. We were able to grow it from 300 pounds to over 1,000 pounds, and you guys have been continuing to donate ever since. We are now almost at 2K. Our goal is to get to 2,000 pounds by the end of the stream. If we can get there before the stream, let's increase the goal to 2,200 or 2,300, as much as we can get for Mohsen and his family of over 20 people. There are kids, brothers, sisters, moms, dads, elderly. They need money. Their home has been destroyed. Let me show you guys again. Sorry for going over this again to anyone who hasn't seen it, but this is the whole point of this episode, is to raise as much money as we can. This is a picture of their home destroyed by Gaza, by the IDF. They even graffitied a Star of David inside of their home. This is a picture of Masa, Mohsen's niece. She's 5 years old. They're living in a refugee camp right now. They need all the help they can get for money, food, water, transportation. If they need to evacuate, they don't have anything. They don't have any money. So please, the link is in the description of this video. It is also pinned in the live chat. It is the pinned comment. You guys, as a community, you've raised almost 1,700 pounds for Mohsen and his family. You're making a real concrete difference right now just by watching this dumbass show. So we love you guys so much. Thank you. W's in the chat for everybody. We love you.
W's in the chat.
Harley says I've been fundraising for them since February of last year. I was using another site called Just Giving. I had previously fundraised £16,000, which has supported the family until now. The fees were super high. That's fucking awesome. Harley, you are a beast. Harley has already raised £16,000 for this family. Oh my God, Harley, you are an angel. Ethan Basement's in the chat saying Tabouleh is the best. Tabouleh is the best, but I am a bigger fan of Fatouche. Fatouche is my personal. If we're doing Tabouleh versus Fatouche, I'm a Fatouche man all the way.
I have a question. Harley, how do you get the money there, like logistically? How do you send them the money? Because I've donated to fundraisers, but I don't know the logistics of it. So if you can tell us, I'd love to know.
£16,000, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Harley, you are insane. Nick sends a $5 super chat and says, Hassan says that all you need to do is look at who's on each side of this conflict to realize which is correct. Do you pick Miss Rachel or Trump? Obviously, Miss Rachel. We are Miss Rachel stands for life, honestly, after this is a song for all the presidents. Please don't let them die. What else are we going to talk about, folks? I will come back to this fundraiser once it hits the 2K, which I'm sure it's going to hit within a few seconds.
It's going to happen. We believe in you guys.
It's going to happen very soon. We love you guys. Thank you for your generosity. Moving on. Man goes to Jewish community center wearing a keffiyeh. We don't need to watch that. Fuck it. Prom-Posals. Okay, let's start.
Let's do Prom-Posals.
Is it prom season in Lebanon right now?
It's Prom-Posal season. Prom season's in June.
June. Okay, so it's Prom-Posal season, and there's something here in Lebanon that people go crazy trying to do the most.
Out.
They go all out to try to do the most crazy and intense prom-posals, or like proposals for prom, asking your high school crush out to prom.
I had a cute prom-posal.
You had a cute prom-posal?
I've had my friend when I was a senior in high school. My friend, he did a prom-posal for me, and it wasn't like those elaborate ones, but it was adorable. So yeah, it can be special.
So
these people are insane.
We have some examples here that I want to show you guys. Now, some of them have some audio that I have to mute. I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Yeah, copyright. Even though this video is already demonetized, probably.
Yeah, from the Palestinians being blown to bits, blown into the air, blown into smithereens. Yeah, that's not gonna get my or the Yemenis. Pick what flavor of Arab that you want to demonetize for, the butchered Yemenis or the butchered Gazans, Palestinians. Sorry, the Gazans sound like Ethan. Okay. Let's watch Prom-Posal number 1.
Bro, proposal خويا يخلق حبيب.
Is this? Yeah, it's that
Okay, so I
one.
got to turn this down. So this is just a bunch of cars. We got some crazier ones. This one's the least intense of all, folks. Okay, prom. Oh my God, they got a drone?
Oh yeah, drone.
Bro, they hired a drone operator for this Prom-Posal. So they've parked all the cars in the shape of a heart. She's coming, folks. Does she know what's happening? Is she old enough to go to prom?
Yeah, 17-year-olds look younger than.
I guess I'm just getting old.
Yeah. Prom. Whoa.
Whoa, bro.
Gender reveal.
Holy
it's a boy.
Bro, I swear to God, overkill, man.
Damn.
We got a big
Good
super
for you.
Oh, we got a 20-pound super chat from Imran Khan. Great show, more entertaining than the lame H3 show. Well, thank you, Imran, so much for your support, for the generous ass donation. Thank you for supporting the channel on such a high level. We cannot keep this show operating without great people like you. We love you, and seriously, thank you so much. And this is the Lebanese non-Zionist version of H3, folks. The only version of H3 that you guys should watch. I'm so glad I found you guys, honestly, and that you guys found us. So, great Prom-Posal, intense, but there's some others that are a bit more frightening, dare I say. Prom-Posal number 2, which is kind of traumatic if you ask me. Sorry?
Just answering a question. Ottawa asked, is this in Lebanon?
Yes.
Yes, it's in Lebanon.
These are in Lebanon.
These are all in Lebanon.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so this is definitely copyrighted here. So, they're dressed like terrorists.
The kidnappers.
Let me try to get one without audio for this one. Without audio.
Sounds creepy.
We got a fucking Counter-Strike team. A SWAT team.
They're gonna kidnap the wrong
They're
girl.
kidnapping the girls, folks. And they're not even like grabbing her like gently, like her shirt's about to come off. Like 6 dudes manhandling her. They're throwing her in the back of a van. They put a trash bag over her fucking head.
I hope she knows about this, man. I really hope she was in on it.
Dude, what the fuck? You see what he's doing? He's like choking her or something.
And then you can tell they drove for a while because, like, the sun is down now.
Yeah. And please keep in mind, the original video had Coldplay's Viva La Vida playing in the back. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing as they're, like, pushing this poor girl into a van. Unmarked van.
So the girl, I think she knows at this point.
Now she knows. Yeah, now she's...
Now she knows.
Oh! You could see the moment where it switches from fear to, like, I'm going to die, to, like, oh, my God, he's going to ask me out. Oh, here it is. This is the moment. Oh, there it is right here. This is where she knew this was the promposal of a lifetime. And let me try to zoom into this. Why can't I zoom in? Don't be mean to me. Let me zoom. All right, it's not let me zoom. Oh my God, you're so romantic. I'm a bit traumatized. I think I broke a rib, but I can't wait to go to prom with you.
They don't do this for regular proposals. Oh wow, there's an audience.
And all the friends are there.
The school's there.
Oh, she has to check on a shirt if it's a yes or a no. I mean, after such a romantic promposal, who could say no?
Who could say no?
Look at that. Look at that.
You think she was in on it?
I don't know, bro. I mean, I've seen just the way they try to get her with the trash bag too. Like he tries to get her friend at first, and he's like, "Oh no, wrong one."
Yeah.
They try to get they try to get the other girl at first. This guy, bro. Oh, nope. She's the one. Look at that guy. Oh, dude, this is fucking. They got pistols, bro.
Man.
They got fucking Velcro vests. We got a donation from Mo, I believe.
Yeah, Mo. $10, the only good hour or two in my life every week or so lately, and I'll quadruple whatever I send you to Mohsen and family. Woo!
Oh my God,
you, Mo.
Dude, we fucking love you, Mo. W's in the chat for Mo.
W's in the chat for Mo.
W's in the chat for Mohsen, and again, obviously Harley, without whom we couldn't do any of this. LMP sends £2. Discovered you today. Ultra-based content you got. Well, thank you, LMP.
Welcome to the Do Not Worry.
You're extra-based, LMP. We love you. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Do Not Warriors. We got 321 people watching. We are directly competing with H3 right now. H3 is live, and we're going live, folks. You make your choice. You want the Zionist H3, or you want the anti-Zionist Arab H3 coming to you from the heart of fucking Lebanon on this rainy Friday night. Let's fucking go. We're raising fucking money.
And we're not sniffing all up in your ears.
All right, third promposal. Oh, another one with cars. You're gonna mute this.
Yeah, see ya.
Prom. I thought there was more with guns. Okay, but this one's not. This is the least.
This one's romantic.
This one's the least overkill of all of them. Okay, there's no drone operator. There's no fireworks. There's no guns. There's no unmarked van. There's some cupcakes. Oh, this one's kind of cute. Are they all BMWs? Did you mean like be my something?
Be my woman?
BMW woman? Oh.
I think she knew because she's wearing blue.
I think they're all BMWs. Yeah, they're all BMWs.
Yay.
Beautiful.
You people have very large friend groups.
So this was the fun, bizarre little world. Do Americans do crazy promposals?
Yeah, Haley said promposals are crazy in the States, but I think Lebanon actually has us beat on this one. Yeah, I think we do.
I mean, the guy...
We're very extravagant people.
The unmarked van and the guns, I think no one can kind of beat that. That one is like the most extra. Sorry. Oh, let me take the whole thing. I just gave you one.
No, it's okay.
Just, you can't have more than one tissue. In my day, it used to cost an arm and a leg to buy a packet. HairZone. Okay, let's stick to Lebanon for a little bit. HairZone, folks. A lot of our Lebanese audience is... all of our Lebanese audience knows who HairZone is. HairZone was a very infamous Lebanese TikToker. He is a barber. He has a very weird gimmick where he used to have a very weird gimmick where he used to say his line was, his catchphrase was, Habibi btishrab shi? He's basically asking you like, hey dude, would you like to drink something? And it would usually be some kind of energy drink that he used to sell. So like he would end his videos by saying like, hey, would you like something to drink? Now the funny part is that turned out he's a pedophile.
Funny, right?
And he'd been sexually harassing and molesting boys for like the last 10 years. And he was using his TikTok as a way to like funnel kids into his barber shop. Like he became this cool influencer, kids would want to go like get their hair cut by him, so they would go to his barbershop, he would cut their hair, get to know them, invite them to parties afterwards, use like other young kids that he would pay to like try to get these kids to like go to like chalets to hang out, and then lo and behold, he would do some fucked up shit. He turned out to be part of this whole like underground ring where they would like record these kids and sell the videos on the black market. There ended up being a whole bunch of people involved, Lebanese people living abroad, that would buy these videos on the black market, send money to the guy, to HairZone, so that he could create these sort of scenarios and places where these kids could go hang out. So it became this whole fucking fucked up like underground pedophilia like ring, bro. I don't know what the fuck. And the barber, HairZone, was actually arrested. So I'm just gonna show you guys a few videos of the HairZone videos that got him to be popular, and we're gonna give you guys a little update of what happened to him. So, and you guys have seen some of these videos, weirdly enough, on H3H3 because they've actually covered him a couple of times. So he did this weird thing.
It wasn't that long ago, yeah.
What was it long ago when H3 covered him?
No, when we covered him.
Yeah, it was like a year ago or something.
I think a little less.
Less? So I got a bunch of videos. And he's got like the worst fucking veneers you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, he's a very scary looking guy. And very bald.
And so these videos always used to go viral of him like with this one dude, he would put some kind of weird gel on his head and make these weird fucking shapes. Like really dumb shit like this. Like there's no quality content here. It's just random fucking stupid shit. You know what I mean? Here's another one. And these would get like millions of views, so sometimes they would get picked up by like other countries.
You killed that shit.
Oops, fuck it. Did I leave the music on too long?
I think it's fine. Ugh, this looks gross. Ugh.
This is horrible. It's stupid. Again, just a useless gimmick. You're not going to hear it. I'm going to try to get you a video where he says his like famous line, but like, again, it's just a lot of dumb shit like that.
What does that make me?
What's going on, man? That looks like ass.
It's just like some weird
It's like
fucking
dookie.
gel colored. I don't know what the fuck these products are, bro.
Suffering.
What the hell is this?
Lost everything.
I mean, this poor guy, bro, like his fucking dignity, you know what I mean? How much did he pay him to fucking sit there and have this done to him? At least he wasn't fucking molested by him. This is fucking, you know? Okay, so here, I guess he's gonna say the line. Habibi, بتشرب شيء? So
Man, he looks like a pedophile.
So pouring energy drinks all over the guy's hair. Classic barber stuff, you know what I mean? Kind of dumber, like worse than like Turkish barbers and shit. You know those Turkish barbers that do all the weird shit? Okay, more of this fucking guy. Just like, no fucking dignity, bro. Look at this. Poor fucking man.
Who are these guys who are just sitting there? This was outrageous.
Horrible. We're trying not to show you stuff with children in them.
Me and my motley crew too. Welcome to Do Not Warriors.
Me and my motley crew. Yeah, thank you so much for joining the Do Not Warriors. We love you. Me and my motley crew. Again, look forward to exclusive members and patron streams every 2 weeks. So here's his quote one more time.
شو بنقول لهم حبيبي بتشرب شيء حدا بحب يشرب شيء من الشباب تابعوا معنا تكرموا.
Oh, these are teenage boys.
And then what's fucked is that like, you know, his line of like, hey, would you want something to drink? Is that like he's giving people roofie drinks, so like that became a whole fucking thing.
Is that the Zibda drink or whatever?
Skyfall. And then it became like a meme. If you go to a barber shop and they ask you like, hey, do you want to drink something? People like would run away. They made like people would start to do like pranks and jokes and like just making fun of the situation. What is it about here? Oh, he was even brought on, folks, to the news. Like he was brought on this is El Jadid News. This is like CNN. Imagine CNN bringing on like a TikTok pedophile barber to do this on television, folks. National television. He was doing this dumbass shit. Look at this shit, bro. Look at what.
This lady, she sucks.
Look at this. And this is the level of Lebanese television, by the way. Like, this is what we watch on mainstream Lebanese TV. No name, gifted a membership. Thank you so much, no name. And it went to Travis Ralph. Travis, so welcome to the Do Not Warriors, my man.
وين صرنا نحن شو شايفة حر أنا مين بدك تحرحي
This is the lady تعيد Mini
هيدا
Mafia.
الفن بذاته.
هيدا الفن
عندنا قرن واحد.
Who is she?
The lady who did Mini Mafia. Remember?
Oh yeah. I do
Yeah,
remember
that's her.
Mafia. No name with another gifted membership. Thank you, No Name. We love you. So this is anyways, he was caught. He's now in prison. And a fun little update. So just want to give you guys some background before we show you guys this picture, because this picture is worth 1,000 words. This is what has become of HairZone, folks. Here he is, cutting hair in prison. This has been making the rounds all over social media. People are.
God damn.
It is definitely him. Some people are like, "Are you sure it's him?"
Yeah, I was like, "Are you sure it's him?"
It is definitely him. Okay. Maybe the veneers are gone, but like that's him right there. He's got his nice little flippy floppies on. Gone are the couture clothes that he was so accustomed to. He also had a shop, a clothing store called, what was it called? Fashion Zone. So he had a barber shop called HairZone and a clothing store called Fashion Zone, which he opened with his old dance partner called Yupala. Funny news, he used to be a breakdancer. This dude used to do breakdancing with a guy called Yupala. Anyways, folks, he's in prison. Let's celebrate the fact that this man is off the streets. Hopefully, I really wish him the best in his barber career in prison. Look, a lot of prisoners need to get their haircut. Now, I wouldn't be comfortable getting my haircut
I would have wished him the best, Anthony.
by a pedophile. I mean, like, in prison. I said in prison. Now, if I were a prisoner, would I want my haircut by a pedophile? Because I was always like, don't they say that like our word, like rapists and pedophiles get like beaten the fuck up in prison, like no one fucks with them, like
in
even
in the U.S. I don't know about Lebanon.
in the U.S. there, like even other criminals are like, hey, like I may have killed someone, but at least I have a moral code and I do not like molest children, so I'm gonna beat the living fuck out of you. That's what I thought was gonna happen to him. You know what I mean? Like that's it. No one fucks with those people. This fucking dude's getting a fucking haircut from him.
Maybe they did for a while, and then now everyone's like, I mean, I need my haircut. Who else is gonna cut my hair?
Fine. Jovi. His name was Jovi, by the way. Fine, Jovi, get over here, man. Just fucking give me the haircut.
I don't care that you're a pedophile.
We got another gifted membership. Noxolotl. How do we say that? Gifted.
Noxolotl, yeah.
Noxolotl gifted a Do Not Worry membership. Well, thank you so much.
And welcome, Karine.
Welcome.
Our name's Loki Twin.
Karine, yeah, that's right. I hope you guys enjoy. For our 6 Lebanese viewers in the live chat, hope you guys enjoyed.
No, everyone loved it. They're like, what the fuck is this guy? Everyone's flabbergasted.
Really?
Pickle wreck. Yeah. Fucking.
This is a not fun, but like little random other little topic. We've been sharing clips on the channel, as you guys know. And we shared a clip of, we talked about Elliot Page. There was like a weird tweet. People were just shitting on a video of Elliot Page talking about sort of how happy he is after the transition, and he was crying in that video. He was getting emotional talking
Tears
about
of joy.
Tears of joy.
Okay, this is very important to emphasize.
So let's just take a quick look at that footage before we read the comments that our video got. So here's the clip on our YouTube channel. Blah, blah, blah. Here's Elliot talking about how the transition changed his life, essentially. So here is an interview. Copyrighted. This is from ET, but so this person says this is honestly sad to see. And then we're gonna go. Let's see.
Most joy.
According to some people.
Goodness, what has brought me the most joy? The most joy. It's, you know, getting out of the shower and the towel's around your waist and you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're just like, there I am. I'm not having all these little moments that used to be just being in a t-shirt. It's being able to touch my chest. And
so Elliot's getting emotional, talking about, you know, his experience, you know, the change in his life after the transition. And people were making fun of that video on Twitter, saying like, look at this, look how unhappy she is. They keep calling him she. So we posted this clip on our YouTube. Didn't get a lot of views for the first couple of days, but then it's only at 2.1K views. But then like the algorithm picked it up very briefly for like a day and a half. It was
Thank God for that.
It started to get a lot of views and a lot of comments, but the comments were not from our typical DNW audience. It got picked up by like the anti-woke, incel, transphobe algorithm, and they fucking let us know they hated us in the comments, folks. And I just wanted to read.
They're really funny, though. They're really funny.
Some of the best comments absolutely shitting on us for defending Elliot Page, okay? So Clayton says, that person honestly looks miserable, stuck in cognitive dissonance like a young Earth creationist.
What does that have to do with anything?
Cheeseburger in Paradise says, she is crazy unhappy, but projects it on others.
What? Where did you see that?
I love that they decide. They know Cheeseburger in Paradise knows she's unhappy and knows that he's projecting it on others, and he's unhappy. Like, yeah, he's not unhappy. I'm just correcting the pronouns. Rule, and they're all saying she. No one here says he. They're all such fucking assholes.
Misgendering the trans person.
I'm
very intelligent.
Rule 3039 says she's realized she's made the biggest irreversible mistake of her life.
Point us to where he did that.
Rabbit3828 says, Lamau, this video is just as sad as Ellen Page is. Absolute insanity.
Thank you.
Matthew says, mentally ill person happy because she cut off pieces of her own body. Insane.
Loser.
Lil Fat says, she's not a dude.
Loser. You're all losers.
They're saying they were making fun of all the valid responses. They're talking about us. They were making fun of all the valid responses without actually having a counter argument. Classic liberals. What counter argument should I tell you that he should stay a woman because there are only two genders in this world?
Also, hold on. We did provide a counter argument because the comments were all saying he's crying, he's unhappy, and then we said those are tears of joy. So we did actually provide a counter argument. Yeah. And don't you dare call us fucking liberals. We're not liberals.
Even he said there were tears of joy. So Balix has some advice to us. He says, to the creators of the podcast, we care about what they do because they are influencing people by trying to convince them they will be happy if they let a butcher have at them. Wait. They won't.
Wait, can you read the I would start worrying comment? Can you find it?
Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Yes, I'm still scrolling down. It says, you can tell she's lying to herself. Okay, there's some more comments, blah, blah, blah. She's clearly not happy. You guys cannot be this dumb. Oh, yeah. I would start worrying. You guys are losers.
I love that one.
I like this one. She needs Jesus Christ so bad, I pray she comes to know him.
Yes. Please, Jesus, come know us.
Thorium says, no one is angry at Ellen Page. We feel sorry for her and how sad she always looks now. Oh, you're such a kind person. He just doesn't want Elliot to be sad, Karine. That's all it is.
The thing is, Elliot has always had this face. Like, that's his resting face. Like, if you look up pre-transition, he's always just kind of looked sad. Like, you know, resting bitch face? He has a resting sad face. You don't know him. You don't know him.
This comment is so strange because of the detail of adding. So, if Ellen Page genuinely feels better about herself without her breasts, well, like, why add without her breasts? Then I'm happy for her. But it doesn't make her a man. A man isn't a woman who cut off her breasts and got a haircut. You can't change biological facts just because you don't like them. And yes, I called her a she because I don't agree with your definition of what a man or a woman is. That's what having freedom of speech means. Being allowed to voice your opinion, even though some might disagree with you. The three of you sound incredibly immature.
Thanks.
Well, they showed the whole thing. DNW podcast is the worst thing I've seen all year.
Thank you.
You guys are diluted, and what is wrong with our society?
Yay! What's wrong with society?
McCrib said, I'm not going to thumbs down this video because that's mean, but I can't figure out why YouTube fed this video to me. That actress that wants to be an actor looks like a broken person to normal people. It's very sad to be stuck on something so basic when there is so much more to life. Blah, blah, blah. This person here is like, I like that all the comments here just shit on your podcast.
Yeah, thank you guys.
This did get. Let me just get the newest one because there was like a viewer that was like, "What's happening over here, bro?" Okay, so here it is. So Catherine Wood was like, "What is going on with these comments? Is the community of DNW watchers generally transphobic, or did the wrong group get a hold of this video?" And I replied, "I'm like, wrong group of people." Josepha says, "Lol, 43 dislikes to 45 likes. That's gonna get worse with time."
What's gonna get worse with time? The clip? Kill yourself.
Fucking hilarious, bro. These people are fucking insane. And I just love how confident they are when they make these assertions. Like, can't you tell she's unhappy? She's miserable. She's just projecting it onto others. Like, okay, Billy Bob 55, like, cool. You seem to know what you're talking about.
Yeah, people are saying that they probably didn't watch the video. They're just brigading. And yeah, that's probably true. These people are just hateful trolls. They're not fucking watching the video and actually taking Elliot Page's experiences into account. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and then, by the way, I don't even, like, take it personally. Like, these comments are fucking hilarious to me. Like, if they think like it's one of our many clips with 2K views, like we don't need this video to do well on the channel or anything. It's just like literally They're just insane.
Without her breasts.
And she cut off her breasts. Why would she cut off her beautiful...
I want woman's breasts.
Her womanly breasts. They were round and supple.
How dare you?
I used to watch X-Men 3, The Last Stand, only for Ellen Page's breasts. They took them away from me. Ellen, why did you rip away your breasts? You took them away from me. I cannot enjoy my copy of X-Men 3, The Last Stand anymore because Ellen Page took her breasts away. God damn it, bro.
Exactly.
Have you seen X-Men 3, The Last Stand? Starring Ellen Page as Kitty Pryde, right? Oh, she also, Elliot Page, sorry. And Elliot Page was also in... I'm also going to burn my copy of X-Men Days of Future Past because I refuse to watch Elliot Page without breasts.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring back justice for Bryan Singer. I'm kidding. No, Bryan Singer's a piece of shit. Look it up. I'm kidding.
That's why transphobes hate trans men so much. Just less breasts in the world. We need all the breasts we can get.
Ellen Page's breasts. Where are they? I miss your breasts, Kitty Pryde. Okay, sorry, enough. This came up on my Twitter, and it just made me ask, what the fuck is going on at Usher concerts? Okay, breaking. A 45-year-old man has filed for divorce from his wife after she allowed Grammy-winning singer Usher Raymond to seduce her on stage. The husband claims the woman has never kissed him in public, and he was shocked that she could do that to a complete stranger in the presence of 20,000 people. Now, that's all well and good. I don't know if this divorce story is real, but what the fuck is Usher doing with these concert goers? And is this like fucking normal? Is this a thing at Usher concerts? Do all artists do this? Isn't this fucking awkward for everyone around watching this uncomfortable ass fucking moment?
Oh, okay. We're gonna start fucking.
Okay, but I mean, I know Usher at this point is like people who listen to Usher and would go to an Usher concert are probably
older.
In an older demographic.
Yeah.
They got to be at least in like 30 or 30. Like they can't move. Not to
Cat's
stop moving the
knocking
camera. Around.
They're
not just going crazy. She's playing with this piece of paper. Come here, Nando.
Yeah, Usher is getting kind of old.
So Usher is old. The people who are going to Usher concerts are old. Is this like what they do? Like you have the older ladies trying to get their freak on, and they do it at an Usher concert? Usher, you're turning me on.
I mean, good for her.
She looks like she's about to start speaking in tongues, bro. She looks like she's in church and they put their hand like blah, 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 blah. She looks like she's about to start speaking in tongues, bro.
Someone said that, yeah, he does that all the time at his concerts.
Is that normal? Like,
Is
that normally? Okay, I guess I get that it's normal for him, but like, is it if you're at a concert, if you see this, do you think that that's normal, or does that make you fucking uncomfortable? Like, I'd go to take a piss or go buy a snack when this is happening, bro. I'm like, I don't want to see this shit. Where's sing yeah for the 50th time? Yeah.
Is she pregnant?
I don't know, bro. She might be after this. What the fuck is happening here, bro? Is he gonna feed her like a cherry, bro?
Oh, he's gonna feed her something.
Oh my god, bro!
Oh!
What is romantic or sexy about that, bro? This is so uncomfortable, bro.
Ma'am, you would be great at cunnilingus. That's outrageous.
So that's my question. What the fuck is up with fucking Usher concerts, yo? I think we got no name sends $2. He says, I still listen to Usher. Can't blame you. I like you remind me of a girl that I once knew. Killer Ken sends $5 and says, Hamas cut the breasts off Elliot Page and played soccer with them. That is such a dark image. Oh my God, that's so fucked up. Thank you, Killer Ken, for the support, and thank you, No Name.
Hold on, did she divorce her husband, Yani?
I haven't gotten an update. Let's see. Follow my Instagram, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry, Usher will marry her. Lamau, 1 minute to crush an entire relationship. Why would someone do this? Wasn't there a similar story of like recently of like Keke Palmer or something went to like a Usher concert?
Someone mentioned it in the chat.
Yeah, right? And like Usher be out here fucking ruining relationships, bro.
Hold on. Did she divorce the husband or did the husband divorce her?
He filed for divorce from his wife.
He filed for divorce.
He's like, she doesn't kiss him in public. She out here doing this in front of 20,000 people? That's disrespectful. No?
It's cringe.
I mean, it's just weird.
It's weird.
I mean, fuck, I would be fucking mad if my partner...
I wouldn't be with someone who would do this.
Yeah, like if my partner did that and it's like on fucking video, I'm like, holy, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, obviously, this isn't cool.
Ma'am, I hope Usher gives you a call.
I mean,
Let's check the comments.
She gonna be lonely now. Moving on. We talked about the Minecraft movie last week. I know it doesn't interest you guys because the episode where we discussed Minecraft, ain't nobody watch it. Elijah and I did a whole stream. We talked about Superman. You got the anti-woke people versus Superman. We talked about some Minecraft. We talked about some fun stuff. Ain't nobody cared about that. Racism double standard tweet. What? Oh, yeah. So Minecraft. We talked about... You guys have seen this at this point. Even fucking... what's his name? Not Jimmy Kimmel. The other guy? Who's the other? Not Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon even talked about it. So you know the meme is dead when Jimmy fucking Fallon is talking about the chicken jockey meme. But...
You know, I still don't know what the fuck that is.
It's like a chicken. It's like a zombie riding a chicken in Minecraft. It's called a chicken jockey. Anyway, so people went crazy when that scene came up and people are throwing popcorn and shit. Here's just another quick example because it's like a reference from... it's a reference from the games. And it's like Endgame. People just really enjoyed it. Sorry, you can't... there you are. Here's a quick example of what it was looking like in these theaters. People are literally buying popcorn just to throw it in the air, throwing their drinks, carrying each other. They're like literally, it's become a meme at this point. I don't even think people care about watching the movie. Someone even brought a chicken with them. So they brought a live chicken with them in the theater. So yeah, this has been...
I'm getting old.
This has been insane. Yeah, we're all very old. Here's the reaction of like Endgame, like the scene in Endgame versus Chicken Jockey, bro. Like, look at the difference in hype, bro. And Endgame, like, I remember being in the theater when Endgame came out, opening fucking night here in Lebanon. It was fucking insane. You know what I mean? When Cap carries Thor's hammer, when he says Avengers Assemble, like, so many moments, so many classic moments we'll never forget.
This is so annoying.
It's fucking wild. What's extra annoying is that they're making life... So Walmart tried to get in on the fun with this picture of a Minecraft, like, zombie riding a chicken, but it just looks like he's fucking a chicken. This is an official Walmart tweet. Rotisserie chicken jockey, bro. Literally.
Fucking the rotisserie chicken for the kids.
He's fucking the chicken, and, like, a lot of the replies were like, Grok, what does this mean? Okay, Walmart, this is not going to go like the way you thought it would. What is it doing to that chicken? Very disturbing meme. I do not like this at all. Minecraft director Jared Hess thinks it's weird. So yeah, we talked about how the police was called into some theaters in some instances because the crowds were getting too rowdy. Well, the director seems to think that it's weird. The police are being called to theaters. It's just literally cheering and throwing popcorn. Cops are getting called for popcorn. I've seen so many funny videos. It's great, especially when people are climbing on their friends' shoulders and standing up and cheering. Well, you know who's not enjoying this, Jared Hess? It's the people who work at movie fucking theaters because it is now taking them 3 times as long to clean these fucking theaters up because of all the mess.
Don't call the cops. It's not that serious.
Yeah, you don't need to call the cops.
But like,
just call security. Just
annoying.
Escort the kids out of the theater politely. You don't need to call the cops. But this is not okay. A lot of theaters have been putting up signs now, like, please, when the chicken jockey scene happens, don't throw water, don't throw your drinks, don't throw popcorn. Like, please respect the audience around you. Some other theaters are encouraging it. You know what I mean? But like, within moderation. I think, look, whatever it takes to get kids to go to a movie theater, is a good thing. You know what I mean? Movie theaters are fucking struggling, specifically with younger audiences who are now so used to watching shit on their phones, on streaming. They don't even want to watch movies anymore. Kids have so many choices of things to entertain them, from video games to streaming to podcasts to whatever, to games. Like, they don't need to go sit in a theater for 2 hours to watch a movie. You know what I mean? It's very old-fashioned for them. So this movie has been able to do it. The chicken jockey meme and all these fucking crazy moments have been able to do it. So theaters need to kind of embrace that. But, I mean, also, you need to be respectful of the people that are with you in the theater, of the people that work at the theater. Be fucking respectful. But also, I mean, movies are going to try desperately now to come up with, like, other fucking weird memes and weird moments and Instagrammable and viral moments that people are going to want to go to replicate. Because now, you know that this movie is going to make a lot of money in weekend two, because other kids see this happening and they're like, I want to throw some fucking popcorn at the screen. So, yeah. There's one more, I think, thing about this. The mouse is gone. Anything interesting in the chat happening?
There's been hyped and all that, but some of this looks completely out of control. Yeah, it is out of control.
No, it's way too much. It's way too much. Like, there's a difference between having fun and doing something within reason and just completely, like, being disrespectful. This is a very good point that I saw by a guy called Luigi. He said, let this be a black crowd, and you would have had every far right wing account running outside with a white robe and torch. And that is very fucking true. If these were black audiences reacting like this in a movie theater, I can already see the tweets. I can already imagine, like, this is a DEI movie theater. This is what happens when you let blacks inside a theater. Look at these fucking animals. We need to fucking... I can already hear all these fucking racist tweets. So this person is completely right. If these were not white people, this would not have been fucking tolerated one fucking bit. So just pointing that out, because that is a very good point. Let us do a quick update on the fundraiser. I'm going to just do a quick refresh. Folks, I hope to see 2K.
Yeah, there's 2K. I checked Minshway.
It's 2K. Oh, let's switch. Let's look at it, folks, together. Let's see what we've been able to do. Folks, we have crossed the 2,000 pound mark. We're at 2,094 pounds for the El Umbos family, for Mohsen. Again, Harley O'Donnell, we salute you. We love you. We thank you for putting this together and allowing us to participate and try to help in any small way that we can. Insane. You guys are so fucking generous. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Just a couple of days ago, this was at over 300 pounds. It's now over 2,000 pounds. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. So proud of you guys. I'm going to check in on it a little bit later, but I wanted to cross 2K. It's crossed 2K. Could not be happier, honestly. Let me switch back and see what else. This is not a very long episode today. We just have some H3 stuff to talk about.
I feel like we've been live for 80 minutes, so it is. It's
80 minutes.
It's a regular length for an episode.
We're at the final topic. Ethan losing his lawsuit to Ryan Kavanaugh. And I do really want to talk about this, because this is important. Because this sets up some very important and dangerous precedents coming up.
Members go up, gifted 50 Do Not Worry podcast memberships.
What?
Some account called Members Go Up gifted 50 Do Not Worry podcast memberships. Is that a thing?
Members Go Up gifted 50. Is that like a spam thing?
I don't know. Guys, do you know what this means?
Go to channel. 62 subscribers. Members Go Up. Well,
I mean, people are getting the memberships.
That's crazy. Members Go Up. Fucking W. We love you. Oh my God, that's such a generous donation. Someone is saying he's my friend. Dreadful Utopia. God damn, that's fucking insane, bro.
Damn.
What an honor. This is so generous. We just got 50 new members on the channel, bro.
The members' live streams are gonna be more interesting.
Oh my God, bro. That's insane. I'm gonna have to do members live stream when I'm in the States, because holy shit, this wasn't. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say, to be honest with you. What an honor. Someone bought you members. I know someone bought us members, but like, is it like a spam thing, or? That's crazy, bro.
They used to be an H3 donator, I think. Someone said they used to be an H3 donator. Wait, did I get it, Haydab?
Dude, that's so crazy.
Everyone always gets a membership except me. I want to be a member.
50 is nuts, bro. Dreadful Utopia says members go up is real. He used to be an H3 whale. What? This is, I don't even know what to say. I love you all. Did you just do it again? Gifted 50.
Oh my God. He
did it again? Members go up, gifted another 50 Do Not Worry
hope I get
podcast
one.
memberships. I don't even know what to say, bro. This is insane. We have 354 people watching. 100 new people just became members, bro.
That's crazy. Entire chat is green.
How much are you paying for this? Please, that's nuts, bro. Oh my God. Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are my best friend. We need to play the song. I'm sorry, guys. We need to celebrate. We need to celebrate right now with you all. Karine might have to leave a little bit early tonight because we might be going long. I'm kidding.
He's kicking me out of it.
No, I'm not. You said you wanted to leave by midnight, so I'm just trying to respect.
I still don't have a membership. This is so unfair.
Folks, let's just celebrate together. Members go up. This is for you. We appreciate you. We love you.
Oh, Haley gifted 10. Thanks, Haley.
Haley, again.
You're the OG queen.
You guys are nuts. Yeah, Haley will never forget you. Haley, you will always be our number one in our hearts.
Yeah.
But we got to give members go up his time in the sun or her time. This is insane. Oh my God.
Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are my best friend. You are the rent payer. You are the legend. Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are my best friend. You are the rent payer. You are the legend. Thank you, Ethan Klein, defender of genocide, helping small creators grow a larger size. In 2025, promoting the left side, Denims B and Frogan, Hassanabi and Mike.
We should have been in there. I'll say it again. My only criticism of this wonderful song is that we were not called out in this fucking song, bro. Let's continue, though. It doesn't make me love it any less. Maybe just 5% less.
Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are my best friend. You are the rent payer. You are the legend. Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are my best friend. You are the rent payer. You are the legend.
Oh, Bassem says, hopefully your boss didn't get a membership. That would be kind of funny. That's right, I can't control that's right. You are my best friend.
Marmar joined. Do not worry.
Marmar, Myra C, we love you. Bassem, thank you for the dono. Marmar, welcome back to the Do Not Warriors. We love you. We're all going to free Palestine together, folks. Oh my God, this is crazy. I don't even know what to say. No, Mac Miller, no thank you. Okay, well, we're going to talk about Ethan Klein. So, Ryan Kavanaugh and Ethan Klein update. This is important because it pertains to the lawsuits that Ethan Klein is actually doing right now, or I think it might. So let's go over this. And chat, I might need your help. Anyone who's familiar with the H3 Ryan Kavanaugh lawsuit, it's been a few years, so I don't exactly remember what the story was, but correct me if I'm wrong. So a few years ago, Ethan Klein streamed parts of a Jake Paul fight on an episode of H3, okay? They showed parts of the fight. Next day, they get like a kind of a lawsuit or like a request to take down their episode, their video by Triller, or the company that was doing, that was organizing that boxing match. So they basically counted it as a copyright infringement, and they said that Ethan, by watching clips of the fight on his channel, was stealing views and money away from Triller, earning money on that fight. Ethan, I don't remember what happened with that, with the copyright part of it, but I know that Ethan then spent the next maybe year or year and a half talking shit about Ryan Kavanaugh on his show. He would bring up any news article that talked about Ryan Kavanaugh in a negative way. One that kept talking about how a company that he had co-founded with someone else was like a Ponzi scheme. He kept talking about Ryan Kavanaugh's personal life, his divorce with his wife, some guy called Brad fucking Ryan Kavanaugh's wife. He would print out articles of Ryan Kavanaugh and stick him behind him on set so that they were constantly present. He would have full-on episodes that would talk about nothing but Ryan Kavanaugh. Ryan Kavanaugh eventually sued Ethan for defamation. Ethan even made a website called Does This Look Like Harvey Weinstein? Is this HarveyWeinstein.com, where he would compare Ryan Kavanaugh to Harvey Weinstein. Can you check if that website is still up, Karine?
What's it called?
Does Ryan Kavanaugh look like Harvey Weinstein? So he would have people from the H3 audience go into Ryan Kavanaugh's Wikipedia and change details. So basically, he was being trolled on and fucked with 24/7 for like.
Yeah, it's still up.
It's still up. Here, let me.
Oh wait.
They might have deactivated it because of the lawsuit.
No, it's still up, but it's locked.
It's locked. Okay,
You
so they locked access to that website. So he sued Ethan Klein for defamation, particularly I think the thing that was getting to him was like the Ponzi scheme. Ethan accusing him of a Ponzi or whatever the fuck. So Ethan tried to appeal him being sued for defamation, and Ethan just lost that appeal, which means that Ethan Klein might now be liable to pay Ryan Kavanaugh a whole bunch of money for defaming him. And why is this dangerous? In my opinion, because this sets a precedent, because this is what Ethan is now trying to do to other people. He's trying to sue other people for defaming him. And now Ryan Kavanaugh has just set that precedent. He was able to prove in a way that Ethan Klein has been defaming him on his podcast. So now Ethan, ironically, by losing this lawsuit to Ryan Kavanaugh, has the precedent he needs to maybe prove that other people are defaming him on YouTube. So now he might try to take something and learn something from his loss against Ryan Kavanaugh to try and fuck over someone like Noah Samsen, someone like Denims, someone like Hassan, random Redditors that he wants to sue. Maybe that new YouTuber, Chris, I forgot his name, who just released that video of the confused Zionism of Ethan Klein. So by losing to Ryan Kavanaugh, ironically, Ethan might have gotten a lifeline or something to encourage him to keep going after these defamation lawsuits. So that's what's crazy to me. Let's read this article. Now, I think this was, I think CSQ, this publication, is like owned by Ryan Kavanaugh. He might have even fucking written this thing himself, okay? And I'm not here defending Ryan Kavanaugh, but let's read this article, which he probably wrote himself. Court upholds major defamation ruling in favor of mega producer Ryan Kavanaugh against podcaster Ethan Klein. Is this just the beginning? Landmark decision marks a turning point in the battle against online defamation. In a dramatic turn of events that could shake the foundations of influencer culture, controversial YouTuber Ethan Klein, best known for his H3H3 podcast empire and often referred to as a professional troll, has suffered a major legal defeat in a defamation case brought by film producer Ryan Kavanaugh. The California Court of Appeal has affirmed a previous court ruling dismissing Klein's appeal and holding him and his company legally accountable for knowingly spreading false, harmful narratives against Kavanaugh. Klein, often self-described as a provocateur and satirist, has long come under fire for using his platform, followed by millions, many of whom are minors, to target individuals with relentless smear campaigns. But in the case of Ryan Kavanaugh, Klein may have gone too far. Look at this beautiful outfit right here. According to court documents and extensive digital evidence, Klein launched a coordinated effort to tarnish Kavanaugh's reputation after being accused of illegally streaming a pay-per-view boxing match produced by a company Kavanaugh was affiliated with. Rather than respond with legal clarity, Klein retaliated publicly, weaponizing his fan base and social channels to paint Kavanaugh as a villain in hundreds of podcast episodes and clips, many of which were riddled with falsehoods and personal attacks. And that's true. I watched a lot of those podcast episodes. A lot of those were kind of fucking boring when Ethan would go on and on about his fucking lawsuits with Ryan Kavanaugh, and he would just shit on this guy nonstop. Worse, Ethan Klein reportedly encouraged his audience, many of whom are estimated to be under the age of 15, to manipulate search engine results to vandalize Kavanaugh's Wikipedia page. The strategy: use Reddit and other forums to circulate defamatory clips and articles, then boost them with engagement to ensure they dominate search algorithms. Kavanaugh's legal team described it as a digital mob warfare led by a self-proclaimed influencer who knows how to exploit social platforms and young followers for personal vendettas. Klein publicly claimed, sorry I'm reading this, but this is important to read. Klein publicly claimed victory in the lawsuit and misled his audience about the outcome. In reality, the courts not only rejected his anti-slap motion, if someone's clarifying in the chat something about the lawsuit, please let me know, because I might have gotten something wrong. In reality, the courts not only rejected his anti-slap motion, designed to dismiss frivolous suits, but also cleared the way for Kavanaugh to pursue what could amount to more than tens of millions in damages. This ruling significantly bolsters Kavanaugh's claim that Klein acted with actual malice and deliberate intent to defame. Beyond the legal ramifications, the case casts a harsh light on Klein's broader pattern of behavior, recruiting an army of online followers, many too young to discern fact from fiction, to do his dirty work, which is true, and which he's currently doing right now. He's using his army of foot soldiers to harass anyone who he disagrees with, from Noah Samsen to Hassan Piker to me, trying to get us deplatformed, trying to get us to lose our jobs.
Moza said... Ethan did win one of the lawsuits, though. Ryan owes him like 60 to 70K that he still hasn't paid, I think.
I do remember something. It was something of like some kind of appeal or something. But this seems to be a much bigger deal. Multiple individuals over the years have reported harassment, doxing, and threats after becoming targets on the H3H3 podcast. This included Klein engaging people specifically to vandalize Kavanaugh's Wikipedia page and have his followers send hundreds of death threats to Kavanaugh and his family, including his ex-wife and kids. This time, however, the consequences have gone beyond YouTube comments and trending hashtags. They've entered the courtroom. The last major similar case involved Gawker and Hulk Hogan, who was awarded $140 million. Ryan Kavanaugh's lawyer had this to say: "This is an important case about the growth of online and professional trolling, which required a real analysis of when free speech is no longer a harmless opinion. In this case, Ethan Klein used a large fan base to recklessly and knowingly spread malicious lies about my client Ryan Kavanaugh, harming him immeasurably. Klein has tried unsuccessfully to dodge responsibility at every turn, but Mr. Kavanaugh is willing to take this all the way to set the record straight and hold Klein accountable for spreading malicious lies." The appellate's court decision sends a powerful message to those who think the California anti-SLAPP creates a zone where people can lie and hurt others with impunity. Hopefully, this ruling can help others who are being wrongfully targeted. Now, ironically, this blog post says that now people can go after Ethan. Other people that Ethan has doxed and harassed can go after Ethan. But what's going to happen is actually the opposite. Ethan Klein is going to use the precedent set by this court case to go after the people that he's now accusing of defaming him. So, ironically, the person that Ethan hates the most, Ryan Kavanaugh, has just given Ethan a lifeline for Ethan to continue pursuing these lawsuits for defamation, further proving that Ethan Klein has fucking become Ryan Kavanaugh himself. He has become the man that he hates. He has become the thing that he hates. He has become the man that he was shitting on for the past 2 or 3 years. And now, again, the irony of this is insane. And what's funny is, okay, like Ryan Kavanaugh is suing Ethan. Ethan is a millionaire. Ethan can afford to pay Ryan Kavanaugh money for damages. What kind of damages does Ethan expect to get out of Noah Samsen, or out of a random Redditor, or out of Denims, or out of whoever the fuck he wants to sue? Like, he just wants to ruin these people's lives, essentially. He wants to make sure that they spend all their money on lawyer fees, that they can't get work. He just wants to fuck these people over because he got fucked over by Ryan Kavanaugh for being a fucking dumbass. So that's where this is all insane. And I think that, I support Ryan Kavanaugh at this point. Team fucking Ryan, let's go. But he's inadvertently giving Ethan what he needs and the legal precedent for Ethan to now pursue defamation suits against other people. And I think what this does, the fact that Ethan kept harping on the Ponzi scheme thing that was disproven, but he kept mentioning it, I think that's what got him. So all Ethan needs to do at that point, I guess, is find one statement that one of these other YouTubers made that he can 100% disprove, which could be difficult because all they're saying is, hey, he seems like he's supporting genocide. It's a pretty vague statement. But if he can do that, and maybe this victory by Ryan Kavanaugh is going to give him the tools that he needs to win, which is fucking crazy. What do you guys think? Am I completely wrong? Here in the comments. Anthony, what is the precedent he set and how would he use it against his critics? I don't think you know what you're talking about here with peace and love. The fact that the appeal was dismissed, and they're saying that now Ryan Kavanaugh is in a position to maybe earn tens of millions in damages from Ethan because they're saying that yes, Ethan did defame Ryan Kavanaugh. There is enough evidence to prove that he did defame him. So this is the precedent that it's creating.
Lizzie said the standard for defamation with the public. Oh wait, no. The
standard to prove defamation is very high. So it's a very high. Burden of proof.
Yeah.
The burden of proof is very high to prove defamation. But again, Ryan Kavanaugh was just able to do it. He was able to show that Ethan defamed him by constantly talking about that Ponzi scheme fucking article. So I'm just saying this is going to make Ethan's job a little bit easier, just a little bit easier. And I might be completely wrong. I'm not a fucking legal expert, but to me, this is going to cost Ethan Klein potentially millions of dollars in damages, which he's not going to get back from suing Noah Samsen or Redditors, but it's also helping him in a way.
Some people don't really agree with you.
Yeah, Wanda says, I don't think that's true at all. Calf set no precedent. Ethan did defamation, but no one has defamed Ethan. Yeah, no one has defamed Ethan, but there's hours, but you got to think, there's hours of video of people criticizing Ethan. If he finds all he needs to do is find one thing that he can prove beyond a reasonable doubt that is defamation, and he could win. Yeah. It's and again, I might be completely wrong. That's just my take on it. That's my opinion. I am not a legal expert. I'm gonna go back and read the chat later to see what you guys were saying. And Karine could give me updates as this goes on. But there's also another. I found another like filing that says Ethan has lost appeals. But yeah, Ethan did lose and he has to pay. So this is from Reddit. This is like a snark type page. It says Ethan has lost his appeal and has to pay Ryan Kavanaugh. And here is the second appellate district. Here's some information that you guys can look at. Dreadful Utopia says, I feel conflicted on it. I don't like either of them. I guess all I can say is let them fight. Oh, I feel horrible. I don't want either of them to win. And I don't want any of this to be set as president. Like, I don't want it to become easier to sue YouTubers for defamation, bro. Because it's such a fucking slippery slope. So it's fucked. Ethan knew he was lying because he literally covered, like, the article was retracted. True. Again, it might be I'm not saying it's going to be easy to prove that Noah, Samsen, or any of these other people defamed Ethan. All I'm saying is this is going to make it a little bit easier to prove it because now there is a precedent of another YouTuber, Ethan Klein, defaming someone on YouTube and it being proven in court and his appeal being thrown out. So that's where I think it's going to head. But again, is Ethan going to sue all of us? What if I react to Noah Samsen's video and then Noah Samsen takes down his video? Can Ethan sue me for reacting to a video that is supposed to be taken down? Can I get sued for reacting to a defamatory video on YouTube? I have no clue. Should I? Do you guys want me to react to Noah Samsen's video? That way, in case he does take it down, it's still up on our channel forever. Can I get in trouble for that? Can Ethan, if everyone on YouTube made an anti-Ethan video, does Ethan go sue everybody on YouTube? I don't know. I want to watch these 9 minutes from last episode of H3 where Ethan kind of talked about Noah, gave updates on the lawsuit, some freaky shit. Let's check it out, and then we will be on our way.
As what?
What does that mean?
He's here. Let me send you. He's making what looks like YouTube community posts. I'll show you. Here is our boy Noah Samsen. I want to talk.
Miriwa says losing an anti-slap is essentially prima facie evidence of defamation, if I'm understanding that correctly. What does prima facie mean? Like, is it pre? Is it like right before? Is it like you're close enough for defamation to happen? This sum's copyrightable. By the way, I was watching some of...
it means based on the first impression, accepted as correct until proven otherwise. So, based on first impression.
Okay, so it seems like it might be, charged for defamation. Now, I have been watching a bit of H3 lately, just for research for the show, and they've been doing more regular episodes, more chill episodes lately. I swear to God, and I shit you not, Ethan sniffles way fucking less. And I was waiting for it. There was almost no sniffing.
Really?
When he's just talking about a regular chill topic, they're just like sitting there having fun. As soon as he starts talking about this war zone stuff and the lawsuits and Hassan, his tics go fucking crazy, bro. He is significantly and noticeably more chill. And I'm going to try to remind me to fast forward a little bit later because it's very noticeable. It's very noticeable. So this is all stressing him out, bro.
Samsen, who's being a baby. TikTok Samsen. How long does he have? How long has it been since we sent that letter? How much time does he have?
You tell me. Like a week or something? It was last week, right?
TikTok Sammy boy. Oh, here it is. His community posts. Uh-oh, you guys. He's promoting Ethan hate videos. No. Hello, team. Found another banger that I think many of you would enjoy. Great historical. I noticed.
So this is the video we actually reacted to. I reacted to a couple of days ago. The Confused Zionism of Ethan Klein by Chris Kunzler. Great video. I had some minor, criticisms about the editing, but everyone let me know in the chat that I was wrong, and I agree. I am wrong. Chris is the man. We love the video. And so Noah promoted it on his page.
A trend with you, Noah. When it comes to knowing anything at all about this conflict, you tend to pass the buck off to other people. I believe, it seems at least, that you don't know a single fucking thing about this conflict. Otherwise, you wouldn't be forced to be like, go check this guy out for all the answers, all the history answers. It's like, bro, you literally don't know shit. Great historical context, a lot of pro-Israel talking points we've been seeing.
What's up?
He did not watch Chris's video.
Oh, yeah, definitely not.
On this platform, also goes more into depth about points I've raised. Okay, well, TikTok TikTok, buddy. And then another one from yesterday. Due to certain events outside my control, which I publicly can't comment on at the moment, scared. I haven't been able to make regular videos for the past 2 weeks. Why, loser? Just make it about something else. Don't blame it on me because you're lazy.
Well, he might be.
Fun vibes at the H3 podcast, folks. Lawsuit updates. Let's go.
He's stressed out about.
Well, then don't blame it on me if you're being a baby, or you're either lazy or you're being a baby. You can make a video about anything you want. I mean, hell, you could make a video about me if you want to stand on your business, but you're a coward and a loser, which I'll prove in court. I don't know if I can prove you're a coward. Or
which I'll prove in court. What a fucking pussy. What a like evil, litigious piece of shit at this point, bro. Like fucking going after someone for a YouTube video, calling you appropriately someone who is defending a genocide. Whether you know it or not, you are indirectly defending the genocide. You can't sue someone for fucking saying that. But again, Papa Ryan Kavanaugh might have just helped Ethan out a little bit.
Loser. I think you are. In the meantime, I want to recommend an excellent video that popped up on my feed. Just popped up on my feed, guys. Whose coverage is relevant and it's inspiring for those who care about Palestine. So, good luck out there, Noah. You're gonna need it. What's the Keemstar drop?
Good luck, Ethan.
You're gonna need it.
Because you're gonna fucking need it.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Noah is promoting Ethan Zionist confirmed. By the way, I can't get over it, man. It's just so easy to get views on YouTube right now by using my name. I'm pretty sure this channel, it popped up on the subreddit, his normal videos get like 200 views. And then all this.
And people were asking me like on the last chat, what do you think Ethan is going to criticize Chris for? And I said exactly this. He's going to make fun of his views. He's going to be like, his videos don't usually never get views. All he does is use my name to get views. I said he's going to make fun of how he looks physically. He didn't do that, but he did make fun. He always goes for the views. That's the low blow that Ethan loves to go for. Oh, he gets low views. They just need me for views.
And this guy's he's an expert on Zionism and
yeah, he is.
Israel.
That's kind of his field.
History. And
yeah, apparently he's like big on TikTok. Apparently,
he's huge. I've been following him since 2023. He's great.
I had not heard of that kid before.
Now he's got 80,000 views, probably his most viewed video by far. But anyway, Noah, listen. Don't let other people speak for you. God, your haircut looks dumb. You know who he reminds me of? Who's that NFL owner, the billionaire with the worst haircut ever, the redhead guy?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What's his name?
Isn't it a basketball team owner?
It might be basketball. I was just going to show up. Red-headed billionaire with terrible haircut.
Oh, you're not thinking about the coach?
Okay. They're going to know.
I spent a lot of time on this right now. I have a couple of clips that I'm going to just get out of this. We don't need to watch the whole thing. It's just Ethan losing his mind. If there's anything in the chat that you want to highlight, let me know while I quickly pull these up. Bam. We're also going to take a look at the baby. This video. Yep, we saw that. Ethan implies the son committed domestic terrorism. Here's some fun clips that we're going to watch, and we're going to call it a day. So we talked about this on the last stream, but I thought this was funny. Ethan is on video saying that, and this is one thing I agree with him, and I'm glad he said it. He says that he thinks that West Bank settlers, or like Israeli settlers, are valid military targets. He says that if a Palestinian shoots like a settler, that it's a valid target. Well, Ethan Klein's lawyer is a West Bank settler. So Ethan thinks that his own lawyer is a valid military target. So, here it is. Let's, where's the fucking mousey? Here's a video where he says they're valid military targets, I think.
Military targets, in my opinion.
Okay. His lawyer, I just want to note, and you'll love this one. Now, you might know that Ethan Klein has said repeatedly that West Bank settlers are fair game. Let me just show you a little clip of that from the...
By the way, shout out to friend of the show, Bad Empanada. We had him on a guest here many months ago. We love him.
Content new Kassan Piker.
The West Bank are religious zealots. They're monsters. They're genocidal. I've even said the West Bank settlers are valid military targets. When you talk about like colonial settlers and stuff, like that's what's actually happening in the West Bank right now. And these people are more or less valid military targets, in my opinion.
Okay. Now. I want to introduce you now. I'm so excited. I want to introduce you to Ethan Klein's lawyer, Ram Bar Nissim. Prior to entering law, Bar Nissim was an English teacher in Israel and the West Bank! I wonder how that discussion goes. Ethan Klein thinks that his lawyer is a valid military target.
So Ethan Klein has just condoned the killing of this man, Ram Bar Nissim, partner. Obviously, not anywhere. Like if he's actively kicking Palestinians out of their homes in the West Bank, Ethan has given you the go-ahead to shoot this man, this lovely-looking man. He does look like a fucked up version of Pee Wee Herman, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
We got a $5 donation from Headset Ablaze. I'm pretty sure what Noah was busy with helping promote and flying to NE America for one of the protests last week. North, what's NE? Nebraska or Nevada?
And NE is Nebraska.
Pretty sure you are correct. He went to a protest last week in DC, if I'm not mistaken. So this is Ethan's West Bank lawyer.
Who he's gonna shoot.
So we saw this. He's talking
his
about
head out.
Someone earlier, Manamad asked
It's
earlier.
outside my control, which
we watched this. What's up?
Manamad earlier said, "Did you see the lawyer's letter to the snarker?"
Yes, I think so. It was the opening of the letter. Like it was the opening of the lawsuit. Like he was talking about Israel and like how
Surprise, surprise. Noah is promoting Ethan Zionist confirmed.
We saw this as well. Sorry, I'm just making sure that we covered everything. So Ethan here tries to imply that Hassan Piker has committed domestic terrorism or incites terrorism. He's talking to like a lawyer, I think, or like some kind of a lawyer. Check this out. Trying to get Hassan in any kind of trouble he can get him in.
We love pro-me's. The more pro-me, the better. The more better the world becomes. I think so, really. Any laws that we can go after Hassan for? Are you familiar with that? Has he broken any domestic terror laws or?
Is that the Israeli lawyer?
Probably not domestic terror laws, but like inciting.
He's not.
I mean, what can we do about that?
Yeah,
like inciting. I mean, what can we do about that?
Yeah, that's out of my realm. I usually do just civil stuff.
Sure, fair
enough.
See, old me would have thought that Ethan was joking here. This could have been a joke. You know what I mean? Ethan jokes about this sort of thing. He is not anymore. Anytime Ethan mentions a lawsuit at this point, it's fucking deadly serious and it's fucking pathetic, to be honest with you. It's fucking weird. What else we got over here? Oh, here's a clip. Ethan is worried that people is worried that if he goes out in public, people are gonna kill him. This is where Ethan's obsession is at this point.
UK fan, but currently in Los Angeles visiting. Will yous be doing a live show this year so that I can plan my return? There isn't anything planned right now. As Ethan put it, he's worried about people trying to kill him in public. I think that's what he said last week.
Like what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, again, this is such a victim mentality. While Palestinians are actively getting butchered and murdered every single day in Gaza by the fucking thousands, Ethan Klein, living in Los Angeles, is worried that he is the target. His life is in danger. Him. Not the Palestinians being murdered and butchered. Ethan, living in fucking Los Angeles, is the one who's in fucking danger.
But I don't know. We might. I mean, it's a fluid situation. We might do one by like the end of the year. What I can tell you definitively is there won't be a summer show like there has been the last few summers because the planning for that would have needed to have started about a month ago. So
no live shows because Ethan thinks he's gonna get murdered.
He should do what Elon does and carry his little child around.
Now this is what I want. This is what I want to listen to. People were sharing this and tagging CPS on fucking Twitter. This is Ela Klein sitting with Olivia and Lena. They were doing like a all just ladies night episode. And this is Ela talking about not wanting to be home with the kids.
Because some people want to spend the time with the kids, you know, and I totally respect that. But personally, I don't like it. I like going out of the house and coming back and having something else too.
I feel like I would want that too.
Yeah, because some people want to spend the time with the kids, you know, and I totally respect that. But personally, I don't like it. I like going out.
Some people like spending time with the kids, you know, but personally, I don't like it. I can't wait for Teddy, you know, and the Bruce and the new one, Sonny, to hear their mom saying that I don't like spending time with my kids.
But personally, I don't
have
it.
Kids.
I like going out of the house and coming back and having something else too.
I feel like I would.
I like going out of the house and coming back after the kids have been fed, cleaned, put to sleep, played with, everything. All this shit that a mom is supposed to do, I want someone else to do it for me.
Want that too.
Yeah.
And Lena, right away, I would want that too. I don't want to take care of my fucking kids. Great job, Lena. Great job at being a, yes woman. You and AB will never disappoint your Zionist bosses. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. that is all we have for today. And also, we have Ela complaining that the China tariffs are going to make Teddy Fresh too expensive. We don't need to talk about that. Obviously, their shit is made in China. Not that the thing is, I like China. At this point, I fucking love China. Let's go China. I'm Team China versus U.S. China, folks. My vote goes to China all the way. How many countries have the Chinese bombed recently? I can't think of many. I will try to see if I'm free tomorrow night, and if I don't have much to do, and if the current episode of H3 that is airing now is interesting, because Ethan is talking about how like a leaked audio tape of like the Twitch CEO has come out and shit. If he's going to be talking about Hassan and lawsuits, I'll do a live reaction to that episode tomorrow night. Maybe we can watch it all together if I don't got no plans on that Saturday night. With all that said, folks, thank you so much to everyone who donated. I think someone else donated 10 memberships that I missed. Haley D gifted another 10 memberships. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you to Members Go Up, whose I think their only purpose is to go to other channels and gift memberships so that members go up. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you actually watch the show, if you're just gifting this by mistake, if you have some kind of automatic gifting system set up on your thing. I don't know what's happening. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. We have 425 of you in the chat right now. I'm going to try to update this with the time codes as soon as we're done. Let's take a final look at the fundraiser started by our very own Do Not Warrior, Harley O'Donnell. Last we checked it was at 2,094 pounds, which
it increased.
It increased. Mm-hmm. It went up. 2,000 folks. We are ending this stream with 2,169 pounds. So we raised like another 500 or 600 pounds together on this stream in a couple of hours.
Yay!
Fucking amazing, fucking generous. This is going to make a real tangible difference in the lives of these people. Again, Harley O'Donnell, we cannot give you enough props, enough thanks for doing this, for even allowing us to jump on and help. This is incredible. Someone has just sent us another donation. Jad sent $14, 14 Canadian dollars, and says, #1 podcast in the world. Jad, we appreciate you. I hope so. I mean, hey, we're just happy to make a difference. We're just happy to help. Guys, 2,000 pounds, 2,169 pounds. Hopefully this won't stop. Hopefully the replay of the video will get you guys to donate a little bit more. Harley, thank you so much. Audience, you guys are the fucking best. Let me take a second to just thank some of our amazing patrons, Patreon community. Amazing. Got your patrons like Rifat Fakih, Elliot Mujabber, Jack Sleeman, Dominic Seltzer, and here's the link to our Patreon, Daniel Nechle and Emma Watson. Superhero patrons like Rhea D, Elias Salibi, Andrew DeBis, Nagio, blonde patrons like Enzo S, Heather Jabir, Maher Sayes, and Mike Zahabi. You guys are amazing. We cannot do this without you. We cannot sustain the show without you. We love you so much. Thank you. Karine, thank you for joining us tonight. Anything you'd like to say? Any parting words for our audience?
People want you to play Thank You, Ethan Klein as the closing.
I got you guys. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Let's play.
We appreciate you guys, seriously. And here, instead of don't thank me, don't thank anybody. There's only one person that we could thank. You guys know who it is. You guys know who that person is. As always, folks, we love you. Thank you, Ethan, for helping me pay my rent for the last few months. Let's hope it doesn't end.
Thank you,
thanks for the raise.
Klein. You are my best friend. You are the rent payer. You are the legend. Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are my best friend. You are the rent payer. You are the legend. Thank you, Ethan Klein, defender of genocide, helping small creators grow a larger size. In 2025, promoting the left side, Denims B and Frogan, Hassanabi and Mike. Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are my best friend. You are the rent payer. You are the legend. Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are my best friend. You are the rent payer. You are the legend.
We love you all. Thank you for joining us on this Friday night. We will see you next week, baby. We love you.